Rainbow Six Mobile, the only guide you'll ever need. Chapter 1, your brain is the weapon. You are going to die. A lot to angles you didn't know existed, to traps you walked straight into, to a guy who was literally just standing in a dark corner doing nothing. That's the game. That's Rainbow Six Mobile. And the sooner you stop fighting that reality and start learning from it, the faster you actually get good. First thing you need to do is drop the KD mindset entirely. I know it feels good to finish a match with 5 kills. It feels amazing. But a player who goes 0-4, opens the wall and plants the diffuser did more for that round than the guy who got 2 kills on the wrong side of the map and then died to a welcome mat. He saw 3 times already. Kills are a byproduct of good play. They are not the goal. The goal is to win the round. Here's how this game actually works. Rainbow Six Mobile is chess with guns. A player with average aim who knows exactly where the enemy is will beat a mechanical god who gets caught off guard almost every single time. Information beats reflexes. Positioning beats speed, and patience, actual deliberate patience, beats aggression more often than people want to admit. That said, don't freeze up. It's better to make a bad decision with full commitment than to stand in a doorway unable to choose and get shot in the face while you think about it. Make a call and go. If it was wrong, you'll learn why. If it was right, you win. Either outcome teaches you something. Stop sprinting everywhere. I get it. The game is tense. Your heart is pounding. Your thumbs are moving before your brain catches up. But sprinting is loud. It drops your gun and it turns you into a very easy kill for anyone with half a brain and a hallway. Slow down, walk, listen. The game rewards the patient ones. And finally, on mindset, be creative, play weird, try the angle nobody expects, take the vertical route. Everything in this guide is a two-way street. If you know how traps are placed, you know where to look for them. If you know how drones are hidden, you know where to hide yours. Think about everything from both sides. Chapter 2, mechanics that actually matter. Let's get into the stuff that will immediately make you less of a liability to your team. Drone phase. Do not burn your drone trying to get a peek at the bomb room and then losing it to a defender who's just standing there waiting. Park that drone in a high traffic hallway, a rotation corridor. Somewhere it's going to give you free intel when the round actually starts. That drone sitting alive in a corridor is worth 10 times more than a destroyed drone that got you one blurry look at the objective. Defenders, and this is critical, never reinforce the walls connecting bomb A to bomb B. Those are your rotation walls. You need those open. Blow a hole through them with a shotgun. Use a soft wall melee. Do whatever you have to do. Rotating between sides is how you respond to pushes. Lock yourself off from your own teammate and you deserve what happens next. Aim higher, literally. Stop aiming at chest level and drag that crosshair up to head level. The time to kill in this game is brutally fast, and a headshot is always a one-hit kill regardless of armor. If you're consistently aiming at the chest, you're giving enemies an extra shot to react. Keep your crosshair at head height on every angle you clear. Audio is 50% of this game. Walk instead of sprint. Put your headphones on if you have them and actually listen. You can hear footsteps through walls, reloads around corners, breaching charges being placed on the other side of a reinforced wall. This game is constantly talking to you. Most players just aren't listening. Defenders have one fundamental advantage that a lot of new players completely ignore. That the attackers have to come to you before the timer runs out. You don't need to go hunting. Set your angles, hold your position, and let them make the mistake. Every time a defender runs outside looking for a cheeky kill in the first 30 seconds, a defender angel loses its wings. Learn to slice the pie. Never walk your full body into a doorway like you own the place and expect not to get shot. Peek incrementally, clearing small slices of the room at a time. If you get shot at, you step back. If it's clear, you push further. It's slow, it's deliberate, and it keeps you alive long enough to actually do something useful. Chapter 3. Every operator explained fast. Here's a quick breakdown of every operator currently in the game. No fluff, just what they do and why it matters. Ash blows up walls and barricades from a distance using her breaching rounds. Safe, fast, and great for creating entries without getting close. Bandit electrifies reinforced walls to destroy attacker gadgets on contact. Sledge smashes through soft walls and bulletproof gadgets with his hammer. A simple, effective, and a great operator to learn the game with. Hibana shoots X-Keros pellets to open reinforced walls and hatches from range. Thatcher throws EMP grenades through walls to disable or destroy defender electronics. He and Hibana together is basically a reinforced wall's worst nightmare. Thermite places exothermic charges that blow massive holes through reinforced walls. Twitch pilots a shock drone that quietly destroys gadgets and cameras. Ash, Sledge, Hibana Thatcher, and Thermite learn those 5 attackers and you understand how most pushes work. On defense, Jaeger places ADS systems that intercept and destroy incoming grenades and projectiles. Mute deploys signal jammers to block drones and electronic gadgets. Bandit electrifies walls. Frost places welcome mats, those mechanical bear traps on windows and floors that instantly knock anyone who steps on them. Rook drops armor for the whole team at round start. Pick that armor up every single time. Every single time. Castle places bulletproof barricades to redirect or slow attackers. Valkyrie throws sticky cameras for extra intel. Jaeger, Mute, Rook, and Valkyrie form the backbone of most solid defensive setups. Kapkan screws explosive traps onto door frames. If you see a small device at the bottom of a window or doorway, do not walk through it unless you enjoy being launched. Caveira moves silently and can interrogate downed enemies to reveal their entire team's positions. Echo's drone shoots sonic bursts. Maestro's evil eye camera shoots lasers and is bulletproof. Mirror deploys one-way black mirrors on walls for safe intel gathering. On attack, Lion forces everyone to freeze or get revealed by a map-wide scan. Dokaebi hacks defender phones to give away their position. Ying throws Candela devices that release massive flashbang bursts. Capitan uses a tactical crossbow to fire bolts that create fire or smoke. Glaz has a thermal scope that lets him see through smoke. Damas tracks specific defenders and reveals their location for a forced one-on-one fight. Learn what each operator does, not to master all of them immediately, but so you're never caught off guard by something you didn't know existed. Getting knocked by a welcome mat you didn't know was in the game is just stupid. Now you know, no excuses. Chapter 4. The drone is your best friend. Treat it better. This entire section could be its own video. The drone is the most powerful tool in the game and most players throw it away in the first 20 seconds like it owes them money. During prep phase, don't chase the bomb site with your drone. Use that time to figure out rough locations, yes, but then park it somewhere strategic. A rotation hallway, a high traffic staircase, a room you plan to push through. That drone sitting alive in a corridor at round start gives you free intel exactly when you need it most. When you do ping enemies, use soft pings. Soft pings track without alerting the enemy that they've been marked. Save your hard scan for when you absolutely need real-time location data for your whole team. But know that hard scanning gives away your camera's position and it will likely get destroyed immediately after. On shooting cameras, you don't always have to destroy them the second you see them. If you're still far from the objective, shooting a camera early just tells the defenders they're about to get pushed from your direction. Sometimes it's better to leave it, wait until you're close, and then destroy it so they have minimal time to react. After you die, do not sit there watching the kill cam and rage thinking. Get on your drone immediately. You can still ping, still call out positions, still guide your teammates to a win from the grave. Some of the best rounds I've seen get carried by a dead player on a drone in the right hallway at the right time. Hide your drone, put it in shadows, park it on top of a shelf or light fixture. Drones up high are significantly harder to spot. Use markers from hidden positions instead of burning your camera with scans. And if you hear a drone buzzing around but can't see it, look up. It's almost always sitting on top of something. Find it and destroy it before it gets a read on your gadget setup. Chapter 5. Gadget tips that will actually save your life. Let's talk gadgets. These are quick, sharp, and most of them will either make you feel like a genius or make you want to throw your phone. Always place Jaeger's ADS systems before you start roaming. Dying with them still in your pocket because you were planning to place them later is one of those fucking mistakes you only need to make once to learn from. Place them. Then go do your aggressive flanking thing. Rook armor on the floor, pick it up. Every round, no exceptions. That extra health and DBNO protection has saved more rounds than any other mechanic in the game. Smoke's gas canisters are remote detonated, meaning he throws them first and then manually activates them later. This means you can shoot and destroy a canister before it ever gets activated. If you see a smoke canister sitting somewhere, shoot it. Welcome mats are terrifying, but they die to a single gunshot. If you know one is there, you can just shoot it from a distance and walk through like a normal human being. Mirrors one-way windows. You can counter them. Walk up and melee the glass once to break it. When it breaks, both sides go black. No more free intel for the defender camping behind it. Also, and this is important, you can still get blinded by a flashbang through a mirror window. If you see a flash coming, look away regardless of whether there's a mirror between you. Dokebi's phone call will stop ringing automatically after a while. You don't always have to stop and manually turn it off. In a firefight, sometimes it's better to just keep moving. You can even use it as bait, let it ring, make them think you're frozen, push anyway. Mute jammers placed in the middle of hallways or at the top of stairs are way more effective than jammers placed right at the bomb room entrance. Stop drones before they ever see anything worth seeing. If your gadget gets spotted by a drone, move it. They will prefire it through the wall if they know exactly where it is. Chapter 6. Positioning, gunplay, and destroying everything. Learn to jiggle peek. Seriously, learn it fast. It's one of the most effective ways to win gunfights in this game. A quick in and out peek to bait a shot, let them fire, then come back and punish them while they're mid-reload or mid-recoil. It feels unnatural at first. Do it anyway. Always assume a roamer is nearby. That weird creak you just heard, that was not the building settling. Someone is flanking you right now. Build the mental habit of checking behind you on pushes. Before you breach a room, flash it. A flashbang into a doorway disrupts momentum, blinds anyone holding the angle, and gives you a half-second window to swing. That half second is everything. Develop an entry routine and stick to it. Drone the area, flash the angle, check for traps, then swing. Do it the same way every time until it becomes automatic. Consistency in this game is how you build confidence. When you're breaking a window barricade to vault through, don't hit it 3 times, melee it twice, and then vault through on the third. The final breaking sound when you vault is significantly quieter than a full melee hit, and quieter means less warning for whoever is waiting on the other side. Don't position yourself in between multiple lines of sight. Before you hold an angle, take 1 second to check if you can also be shot from a different direction. If the answer is yes, move. You should only be worried about one direction at a time. If your weapon has a laser sight on it, turn it off or hide it before peeking a corner. That little red dot floating around a door frame is a direct advertisement of exactly where your gun is pointing and where your body is about to be. On map destruction, make peek holes early. Small holes in soft walls give you a tiny window to catch enemies crossing corridors they think are safe. If you can't find an angle, make one. Blow through the floor, sledgehammer a soft wall. This game gives you the tools to reshape the map. Use them. Rule number 1 for every defender, every single round. If there is a hatch directly above the bomb site, reinforce it immediately. An open hatch above objective is basically a welcome sign for every sledge, buck, and explosive player on the other team. And for the love of everything, do not barricade. Mid-fight, the animation takes long enough that you'll get shot through the very barricade you're trying to put up. Make your barricades before contact, not during it. If you liked watching this, drop a like and stick around. There's a lot more coming that'll take your game to the next level. See you in the next one.